Hello, everyone. I would like you to greet on behalf of International Information Technology University. We start our presentation. So on the module number 6, mobile learning. So, and the next floor I will give to Nurjan Dusbayev. So the next will be Vasily Serbin, who developed this model. And then so we will show you some examples of application of mobile teaching. Please, Nurjan, welcome.
Greetings from IITU. This virtual class is dedicated to Module 6, which consists of 4 topics. 3 of them have been prepared with USGM and 1 by us, IITU. Please, next. So first topic is copywriting. Next. Second is animated content, and this next. And virtual laboratories. If you have any queries about these topics, you will have a chance to ask these questions directly from USGM representatives, Michaela and Matteo. And this entire presentation will be dedicated to mobile learning, which is has been prepared by us. To introduce, yes.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yes.
Please focus of the screen because we see your screen a little bit blurred.
Скрин надо как-то поближе поставить.
Тогда с того надо вещание делать.
Невозможно чуть ничего.
Another one.
Do you see the screen?
Yes, but a little bit blurred.
You see, it is a bit far from the from camera. That's why.
Yes, but now it's a bit better. Did you start recording also?
Yes.
Recording?
Yes,
Okay,
we started recording on YouTube.
Gulnara, please provide me the link to YouTube. So
I
to
sent you
publish in
before.
the platform.
Yes, I sent you before 3 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So shall we continue?
Thank you very much. Yes, of course you can.
The aim of topic 4 was to introduce advantages and disadvantages of using educational environment. And expected learning outcomes was learners will be able to apply mobile technologies for remote utilization of shared applications and data storages in education. Maria kindly provided us statistics of education results for Module 6. And on this slide here, you can see the average progress of each partner. And also here you can see the number of people that couldn't pass the threshold. And there are actually few partners in some of partners. All of you know that mobile technologies and responsive technologies becomes not only supporting tool of educational process, but in some disciplines, in some classes, it is just a requirement. For example, in such lessons like digital electronics, microelectronics, we often use such tools like electronic workbench, and we cannot do any other way. Next. Also, on this slide, you can see an example of a virtual laboratory for physics. This particular laboratory has been created by our teachers and students. And practice shows that about 80% of students chooses to make virtual laboratory works instead of physical one. Also, we have facility for both of these.
Существуют плюсы и минусы использования смартфонов в учебном процессе. Значит, к плюсам относится то, что, в общем-то, смартфоны, с одной стороны, есть абсолютно у всех студентов, это безусловный плюс. Также обучение не оторвано от жизни, то есть использование смартфонов в учебном процессе. Мы говорим о том, что это и наша непрерывная жизнь, то есть обучение не оторвано от нашей жизни. Это безусловный плюс. К минусам относится то, что, безусловно, можно, значит, через смартфон списывать, потому что сложно контролировать каждого учащегося. И также основной минус – это все-таки то, что смартфон должен быть абсолютно у каждого учащегося в этом учебном процессе. Next slide. Также использовать смартфон в качестве плюса можно, в общем-то, не имея компьютеров, то есть компьютеры уже не нужны, так как смартфоны используются то, что у каждого студента. Также можно использовать процесс обучения, значит, независимо от места и независимо от времени. То есть, как говорится, 24/7. Также смартфон позволяет подстраиваться под учебный процесс каждого учащегося и с учетом этой адаптации, значит, формировать индивидуальную траекторию обучения. Следующий слайд. Применение смартфонов, одно из применений – это инфографика. Как известно, инфографика – это когда сложные вещи представлены простым способом, и с помощью смартфонов, в частности через этот сервис, можно переводить сложные тексты в графические картинки для того, чтобы сложное представлять простым языком. Человек не привык читать, он привык видеть красивые картинки. Следующее применение – это геокэшинг. Геокэшинг может использоваться для того, чтобы непосредственно вести учет месторасположения по геолокации студентов, например, во время занятий по физкультуре. То есть не нужно засекать время секундомером для того, чтобы оценить, с какой скоростью они бежали какой-то трек. Можно отслеживать это через iPhone, контролировать эти значения и с учетом этих значений принимать решения для выставления оценки. Следующий слайд. Следующее применение смартфонов – это QR-коды. QR-коды используются для проведения интерактивных игр, даже для посещения библиотеки. Можно использовать QR-код для того, чтобы, отсканировав его, увидеть дополнительную информацию о всевозможных, значит, каких-то экспонатах музейных или, например, для проведения игр, в том числе в музее, когда общеизвестный чемпионат, значит, ночью в музее как раз организован через QR-код. Следующий слайд. Следующее использование, применение – это интерактивные лекции или интерактивные опросники в режиме реального времени. Примеры таких очень много. Одна из систем – это Polvery, также Kahoot, который мы вам продемонстрируем сегодня. Это все системы, которые позволяют с помощью мобильного телефона воздействовать на, значит, ответы в режиме реального времени и видеть, кто как ответил через телефон на какой-то тест или опрос, или, значит, интерактивная связь, да, нет, или почему и так далее. Следующий слайд. Интерактивная лекция с помощью сайта Polvery совершенно бесплатно может быть вами организована, и с помощью смартфона каждый участник может принимать в ней участие, и мы можем видеть статистику в режиме реального времени, как кто проголосовал или ответил. Следующий слайд. Безусловно, вот мы видим основные, значит, таких платформ. Это анализ в режиме реального времени, это проведение тестов, это интерактивные онлайн-тесты, это как бы онлайн-процесс. Таким образом, студенты взаимосвязаны с этим процессом, они являются непосредственными участниками этого процесса, и они вовлечены, не спят, как говорится на лекции, а способны каким-то образом принимать в ней участие. То есть не просто быть слушателями этой лекции, а быть непосредственными участниками. В этом и заключается вот метод мобильного обучения. Следующий слайд. Okay. Next slide.
А микрофон у нас выключен уже. Сейчас, секунду, мало кто слышит, там нужно как что-то с голосом решить.
Применение таких интерактивных лекций способствует, как я уже сказал, вовлечению слушателей в процесс лекции. И вот мы видим сами фотографии, изображения того, как, используя такие возможности, через смартфон мы можем принимать участие. По окончанию этой презентации мы вам покажем в режиме реального времени, как это работает на системе Kahoot, которую мы в том числе рекомендуем всем вам использовать.
Так, пошли. Теперь вот надо будет, камеру надо будет нормально понять. На двум, скажите, что один из примеров. Hello, подождите, вас не видно. Да. Сейчас я вам расскажу. One of the examples of mobile learning is the use of Kahoot.
Hello everyone. In my part of the presentation, in my part of the presentation, I'd like to present how to use one of the popular and useful system or platform, Kahoot, to assess the progress of students. Sorry. So here you can see the address of Kahoot. So now I'm currently asking to everyone to so I'm currently asking all partners from universities, partner university, to type this address on your computer if you use computers, or you can launch your application on your smartphones. So here you can see the main page of the Kahoot application. The slogan of the Kahoot is "Make Learning Awesome." So students can join to game by typing the address on the computer, or they can launch the game on different devices such as smartphone or tablet or planchette or other kind of devices. So now when I demonstrate the game, you get such a kind of screen where you need to type the pin of the game, and then will be added to the game, and then the question will be appeared on the screen, and on your screen will be appeared on the answers. You need to just select the correct answer. So you can launch the game, and so as a student, I need to launch, or teachers should launch the game, and students will be given a PIN number to enter to the game. And then after the completion of the game, the teacher can see the results of the students. So here you can see, so the results can be downloaded from the downloaded into the Excel file or to the web page. So thank you very much for your attention. Now I'd like to demonstrate the game. So now you see the PIN number. You need to enter to kahoot.it, and then in the screen you have to type the number of the PIN. So I'm waiting for players so far. So, for example, my colleague enter the PIN number, and such a kind of screen will be appeared on the smartphone. So, so far 3 players. I'll wait a little bit. The questions prepared beforehand, the questions devoted to multimedia production. Can I start? So, the first question. In your screen, you see only the answers. You need to choose the correct answer. You'll be given 30 seconds. Okay, and then okay, next question. This is the last question. I have prepared only for demonstration 3 questions. So, and then you can download into the Excel file. So now the file is downloading, and then I can open it, and I can analyze the results, so final scores. So as you remember, only 3 players entered. The first place, the player name is Ha. The second place is the number, and the third place is Matteo. But the Matteo, I think, the total score of Matteo is 0, unfortunately. So thank you very much for your attention.
Hi everyone. Let me introduce another example of mobile education program. This software called Cisco Packet Tracer it's a powerful tool, powerful network simulation program that allows us to create networks and to experiment. Packet Tracer Mobile supports both Android and iOS platform. You can download it by following these QR codes. Is created. First, it was created for desktop computers like Windows or iOS. Here you can see the interface of this software. First is action bar, where you can see the shortcuts of your actions. Second is main workspace. Here you can create devices, you can gather your networks. And third is guidance, where you can see dynamic help, dynamic messages. How to create devices? To create device, you can tap on the main place, and there you can see this contextual menu when you can choose different types of devices. After you choose the type of devices, you can see this contextual menu where you can choose a particular device. Yes, please. And one of the main benefits of this software is events during data transmission, where you can see every step of the data transmission, and you can analyze what happens at a particular moment. Another benefit is scenarios, where you can create different scenarios of network behavior. Next, please. Cisco Packet Tracer is being used by networking instructors in our university. It helps us to better understand and better explain to students how processes are working. And let me show you this application on my smartphone. Here is created network. I can add different devices by, excuse me. I can add another device. For example, I can add a PC. I can configure it. I can choose an IP address. And then I can connect it. I can connect it to my network. For example, auto connect and connect it. This application also allows me to move devices wherever I want, etc. That is all.
If you have any questions,
if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, thank you.
Well, smartphones could be used as a physical laboratory on Go, and we can use it as compass, sound level, sound power, illuminator, accelerator, distance, and to measure distance and angles. And another example I would like to show you is how to communicate with some heavy applications installed on some remote servers through your smartphone. And this example is MATLAB application. MATLAB instance is running on remote server in the same building when we are. And I'm from my smartphone, I'm sending just commands from command port of command prompt of MATLAB, and it is evaluating on remote computer. Well, after evaluation, we can see that server sent generated image. As you see, it's a sinus function which have been calculated on server. All the introduced technologies leads us toward mobile university and mobile learning. It have a great help in our day-to-day teaching, and so that's it.
Окей. Надо камеру на меня направить. Сейчас я направлю туда на всех. Сейчас я направлю на всех вас. Да, давайте сейчас включим. Свет включите кто-нибудь, ребята? Так, теперь можно камеру на меня, да, вверх поставить. Okay, hello everyone once more. We have finished our presentation, and in our presentation we tried to introduce to you several ways of how to use mobile applications in our educational process. So as you have seen, Ayman Nikolaevna showed you the application Kahoot. Then Victor Pigay showed the application Cisco Transmit. Cisco Packet Tracer. So these are only maybe two examples. Actually, you know that there are very many mobile applications, and you can easily use them. And for this, you need only your wish, your desire, and of course your persistence, and of course maybe some technical devices for this. So we have finished with our presentation. If you have questions, please write us. So please excuse us for not so that you didn't see the text very well, but both presentations are sent. We can send it by email also. And so if you have any questions connected with the references to some mobile applications, we can answer you in details. Please, we are waiting for your questions. And you can see the whole audience. I mean, the IITU team is also here. All of them are IT specialists. We can answer the questions together. Just включим звук. Please, questions, colleagues.
Gulnara,
Oh.
can you hear me? This is Matteo.
Yes, Matteo. I'm sorry. I have forgotten to say that. Three.
No, it's been said. Don't worry.
Yes, and the questions connected with previous modules, so we could refer to Matteo. Matteo, please. The floor is yours.
First of all, I want to send you my compliment for this introduction and presentation that is very complete about the mobile learning. And I have only a question for you, but this is in principle a curiosity. What is the feeling of your students with the mobile learning? Because the young students are for sure confident with the mobile device. But what about the entire community of students you have in your university?
Я хотела бы... Кто ответит? Пойдемте сюда. You see, not to hear only me, I would like to answer this question, one of our professors. What is the feeling of the students when they use mobile learning?
Good day. I used at my lessons Pool Everywhere, and I asked my students some questions, and they were very excited. They liked it very much. And when I did some kind of survey for my students, they answered that they will have such a part at every lesson to vote, to answer the question using the mobile phones.
So, Matteo, be sure that our students are very comfortable with mobile applications because almost each teacher uses them. And so the smartphones, they are not prohibited in the university because they are used sometimes as the tool in the educational process.
Yeah, I agree with you, Gulnara. Thank you.
So please welcome questions. Уважаемые коллеги, вы вообще-то все поняли как-то? Просто я беспокоюсь о том, что иногда, может быть, звук не слышно, не очень хорошо шел. Вы все прослушали? И, пожалуйста, вопросы. Мы очень беспокоимся, что были понятны вам. So I'm saying that I'm really concerned if everybody had heard us. Коллеги, скажите что-нибудь. Maria, we were a bit in a hurry, so there is half an hour.
Hi, can you hear me? This is Monica.
Please. Yes, Monica.
Hi. First of all, nice to meet you. We will see in Uzbekistan, I think, next week, in a couple of weeks. I have one question about the slide, the first slide you presented about the module, because I saw that from on the, let's say, the weak points of e-learning, you put the high rate of cheating. How do you think you can face this challenge in your countries? Because, for example, in Italy, we have the final exams are mandatory in presence. So even if they can, let's say, cheat during the lesson or the interim questionnaires, then they have to face the exam face-to-face. And I was curious to know if it's the same for you or if you have different tools.
Mm-hmm. Of course, cheating is a serious problem, and not only in the country, but in our university too. We have first the special regulation in the university connected with cheating. And in each syllabus, there is, of course, a kind of a warning, so that if cheating occurs, then so there are some rates which could be low and so. But actually, I think, and most teachers think that teaching could be avoided if we ask them some, let's say, special questions, or give the tasks which needs the personal opinion, and we consider that personal opinions couldn't be the same of maybe 2 or 3 students. That's why, in this case, we try to be very attentive to the examination questions and the form of the examination, which can really come to the result that cheating will be less and less. But this is the problem. We are really concerned about this, and try also to have some measures about it. Are you satisfied with my answer, Monica?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much.
Okay, so please, any other questions?
And Nara, I have one question concerning the mobile learning, because you are experienced with using mobile applications. What about the corporate learning courses using mobile applications? Do you have any experience providing a corporate training for special companies which need to improve the qualification of their employees using mobile applications?
Кто как учит мобильные приложения? Кто-то приходит, нас учит или нет? А Cisco у нас есть?
Cisco есть, да, Академия предоставляет.
So the special training we have from Cisco company. So they come to the university and make the special training how to use Cisco, and they are variables. But as far as the other mobile applications, mostly teachers try to do themselves. If anybody knows something new, they just tell it to each other.
Yes, National Instruments, for instance, makes a hardware and software solution for the laboratory works, and they also provide guidelines to use their applications. And may come back to this cheating problem. Also, I would like to add that it is very easy to check log files how students have been connected and how they passed the examination, and compare what tools have been opened during examination. And we can see actually online if student cheating or not.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the answer.
Good day. Hello. I would like to talk about my experience. Yes, my experience. How I use the mobile applications and the other software or the platforms. Usually, I use Kahoot, and sometimes I use Socrative.com. So usually, I can take the quizzes there. Quick quizzes before starting the lectures. It's really helpful for the students to remind all the things that we had in the previous lecture. So and every time when they take that exam or that tests or quizzes, they're really excited, and there actually we can see the ranges or how many points or grades they get, and usually they try to compete with each other, and it's really helpful for students to be motivated and active during the lectures and during the in other classes also. So that's what I would like to say. Thank you.
Hi. Talking about mobile application, I want to say that I had one experience and it was pretty good. There was one application that give you possibility to share your presentation on mobiles of your students. So my students, especially those who were pretty far from the board, they could see it from their own mobile phones, and I was sure that they are not, well, let's say just searching in the internet or just texting or chatting or something else, because I saw who was connected to my lecture and I could ask some specific question to each of them, and it was good, and especially for those who has some problems with maybe vision from the front.
Okay. So, okay, I just asked several teachers to talk about their application that they use mostly in their educational process. Not mostly, but so one of the tools to promote some maybe educational aims.
Yes, thank you very much for this interesting virtual class and for active participation of the teachers from your university and shared experience. I would like to ask a question about the regulation. I mean, mobile applications and using mobile devices is very, very nice for connecting with students, but also there should be some limits, because the lecturer also is a human being and needs some time for themselves. So when you provide mobile assistance to the students, do you have very specific time schedule for these activities, or the activities are initiated by the students when they need some help, some assistance by the lecturer, or there is some regulated time schedule for these activities?
Okay, I will ask now the teachers. Значит, когда вы мобильное приложение используете, да, они, в принципе, когда даете какое-то время конкретное им, значит, или, ну, то есть какие-то ограничения есть, чтобы все-таки как бы, ну, не совсем использовать это? Угу. Значит, на лекцию есть, да? А какое?
Я в конце лекции делала где-то 5 минут.
5 минут? А вы?
Не больше, не более.
Максимум 10 минут в конце лекции. Можно по итогам лекции.
Okay, so the teachers said that so usually when they use mobile applications, so in lectures, then the time restriction is only 5 minutes. After lecture, only so the students can use that application only during 5 minutes. That is after lectures. But so when they use them in practical or laboratory works, then there are no restrictions. So, but I think that so each teacher makes their own maybe restrictions. But for lectures, that's sure all teachers said that they can allow students to use it only 5 minutes after lecture, maximum 7.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So please, I do not hear anybody from Central Asia. And just I'm concerned if they listen to us.
Здравствуйте, Гулнара. Я из Самаркандского сельхозинститута, Шухрат.
Шухрат, здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. У меня к вам такой вопрос. Все вот эти предложения, которые вы используете в телефонах, это предложения, приготовленные с вашего университета, или вы пользуетесь только бесплатные предложения, или как студенты то есть, находят это предложение для пользования занятия?
Хорошо. Я на русском отвечу, а потом на английский переведу. Хорошо, Шухрат? Значит, в основном все приложения это бесплатно скачано из интернета. Поэтому, в общем-то, как бы наши тоже разрабатывают мобильные приложения. Это, они чаще всего это выражают в дипломных проектах или просто в проектах, это их собственные приложения. Допустим, значит, наши студенты разработали такое приложение, значит, это антисон называется. Это такое приложение, которое устанавливается перед водителем, и когда, значит, он едет, и если вдруг засыпает, тогда это приложение как бы используется, раздается такой звук. Вот такие приложения используют, то есть как бы, ну, придумывают наши студенты. Но те, которые используются в учебном процессе, в основном это те, которые бесплатно скачаны из интернета.
Спасибо большое.
Значит, еще вот таким образом. Значит, лаборатория физики разрабатывает сама, значит, приложение, а вот MATLAB, да, он оплачивается нашим университетом. Так что, в принципе, у нас есть еще один проект, да, по которому мы получили лицензии MATLAB и COMSOL, значит, и вот в данном случае мы тоже используем их для учебной работы. So, I said that Shuhrat asked if the mobile applications were developed by our students, or so they were just taken from somewhere. I said that some of applications are developed by our students, but they are not mostly used in the educational process because that is a kind of a project of the student. But so mostly teachers use the free internet resources. А где какие мы сами заботимся? So we also have some applications. So, for example, our laboratory, physics laboratory, developed also some applications like this. Еще вопросы? Where we are in the session, okay. Спасибо, Сабиржан. Скажите что-нибудь голосом.
Можно добавить.
Казахстанцы, вы нас слышите? Тишина. Мария, no questions.
Гульнара, здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Это Наргиза.
Ой, здравствуйте, Наргиза. Ташкентский университет информационных технологий. Как вы поживаете?
Просто у нас немножко прерывание.
Ну, мы послали презентации Марии. Она это выложит или уже выложила на платформу общую.
Уже выложила вчера. Так что все презентации,
мы вчера послали
на платформе вы можете смотреть директно из платформы, можете скачать кросс-платформе, если хотите иметь для собой, так что они на вашем расположении. Когда получила, я немедленно положила.
Наргиза, вопрос?
I think that Nargiza said that they have some problems with the sound. The sound is cut to them. So probably by this reason they cannot ask a question. They have some problem there with the sound.
Спасибо, мы с вами. Так, Сабиржан, да, мы с вами. Андрей Блинов. Андрей Блинов — это Туркменский университет культуры. Ну, значит, тоже в этом. Maria, shall we proceed or shall we finish? Nobody asks anybody anything.
If there are no more questions, I would like to thank to your team and especially to you, Gulnara, for the virtual class number 6. This is the final virtual class connected with the modules of the e-course training. But do not forget that we have a closure virtual class, which will be moderated by University Guelmo Marconi, and this virtual class will be on 5th of May. Already the agenda and the virtual class are announced in the platform. So please, you are welcome to join this virtual class. So to make overall comment and conclusion about the e-course training dedicated to the lecturers from universities from Central Asia. And if there are no more questions, we can stop the virtual class 6, but I would like to ask, after stopping the recording, the colleagues from the universities to stay online, because we have to discuss a little bit for the forthcoming meeting in Samarkand. The time is coming to the meeting, and we should discuss some logistical issues. So after stop recording, please stay online just to discuss some issues concerning the meeting. Thank you very much again to the team of International Institute of Information Technologies in Kazakhstan.
Thank you.